In 2001, I was born in Long Island, New York, at a time of deep unrest. My parents were worried about their future. And fast forward 22 years, I'm worried about my future now. So here is how I overcame my worries for the future. Because I'm on track to retire with almost £5 million from buying and holding this one simple ETF. This is called the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, also known as the VOO. Today's video, I hope I can provide you with some value by showing you my way out, being transparent about it, and showing you real world examples of people who have invested in this ETF and have managed to become financially successful. After watching this video, you can become a millionaire. You just got to buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. For background knowledge, the S&P 500 consists of 500 of the largest publicly traded companies in the United States. We're talking your Apples, your Microsofts, your Teslas, your Amazons, everything. Now I know you guys are thinking, what's in it for me? Why would I want to invest in this? Well, let's get on to the returns. The S&P 500 can give you around 10% a year, with some years going well above and some years going well below. If you had to take one rule out of this video, is that the market always recovers. With historical data, we are actually yet to see a period where the S&P 500 over a 20-year period has failed and has turned it into a loss. I started to learn about investing and finance when I was 18 and I'm now 22. The S&P 500 is a recent addition to my portfolio. After seeing the numbers, you'd have to be a madman not to invest in the S&P 500. Like Warren Buffett said it best, in 2007, he made a bet with most of the hedge fund owners saying that the S&P 500 is going to outperform most of the hedge funds. And in 2017, 10 years later, we were proven through the data that he was right, that the S&P 500, it did outperform most of the hedge funds. These hedge funds have money, liquidity, they have everything, and they were outperformed. Let me explain something. You only have one chance at this thing called life. Most people can only leverage one thing, and that is their time. This is assuming that you're not going to get hit by a bus and you're going to die tomorrow. Investing before you're 30 is such a pivotal thing. Like, you can take so much risk before you're 30. Why? Because you don't have as much commitments, you don't have children, you don't have a mortgage, and you don't have any debt. The sooner you invest in the S&P 500, the faster the rate of compound interest that occurs over a period of time. So let's test this out. So let's say you start with £3,000, then every year there's like a increase of around 10%, give or take. And you do this for 43 years. I'm going to do that 43 years because I'm 22. So I'm going to retire when I'm 65, most likely. And then let's say with the monthly additions of, let's say, £500. So you topping up your account with £500 every month, similar to like a car payment, but it's actually benefiting you. Now, this should be completely doable for anyone with the average income. The average income in the UK is 30 to 40k. So you putting aside £300 to your legacy, to your millions, to your hard work is definitely possible if you want it bad enough. If we tie all the knots together, that gives you around £5 million you end up with. That is insane. Utterly crazy. So according to the studies, 1 out of 5 Brits don't have any retirement savings whatsoever. And only 40% of people actually invest. So that means inversely 60% of people do not invest. And that is a problem that the VOO can solve. Because even at a minimum wage salary, and currently in the UK, the minimum wage per hour is like £10.41, I believe. If you took that, let's say your monthly income, you can definitely take out £250 to put in and set aside to the S&P 500. If you were to do that early enough, you would settle with just about £1 million if at the retirement age. Now let me answer the question that's been banging in your head, is how do I become a millionaire? You become a millionaire by doing 3 things: being patient, being disciplined, and hard work. Life is hard work. saving is even harder, and at the income that the government is paying us right now, it's even harder than that. To be storing some money every month out of your income, you have to be disciplined, or you're just never going to be able to do it. You're never going to be able to put that £100 weekly or £500 a month into the S&P 500 without discipline. You're just not going to be able to do that. You definitely need patience, because sometimes the market is going up, sometimes it's going down, and you need to be able to wait out the storm and let compound interest do its thing. I believe Isaac Newton said it best: compound interest is one of the 8 wonders of the world. Those who use it will benefit from it, and those who don't, it will be used against them. Let me know in the comments if I botched that or not. It is safe to assume great things take time. When you want to build a church, it takes time to build a church. It needs to have that foundation. In the same way, your investments are going to take decades. Any good investment does not come quickly, despite what the internet may tell you. If you have patience, discipline, and hard work, I guarantee you will see the results of your labor. The reason why the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF is one of the best investments is because of the value that you get from the 500 companies. Investing in 500 quality companies with high revenue, good ethics, and a strong framework, it's unheard of. This is why this ETF remains king, because this ETF really does allow you to sit back and watch the fireworks. Second reason why the Vanguard S&P 500 is a good ETF to invest in is because of diversification. So sometimes with investments, it can be up, it can be down. You're most likely always going to be up. The last reason for investing in this ETF would be the strong performance. It's just performed very well over the last 40 years. That's just no comparison, no questions asked. You can invest into the Vanguard S&P 500 with as little as £1 all the way up to £10,000 to £20,000, £100,000. It's all up to you. Thanks guys for watching this video. Comment down below which is your favorite ETF and why. Like the video like this cute puppy did. And have a great week guys. Hope to see some future accounts getting set up and secure your millions, because I'm going to do that regardless. See you in the next video. Peace.